This is AMS TV and you are watching AMS English News, and here are today's top stories. India is set to strengthen its naval power as INS Tanagiri will be officially inducted into the Indian Navy today in Visakhapatnam. Defense Minister Rajnath Singh will attend the ceremony. This modern warship is an advanced version of an earlier vessel with the same name and has been built under Project 17A by Mascon Dock Shipbuilders Limited. INS Taragiri is equipped with BrahMos missile, advanced radar system and strong air defense weapons. It also has guns, anti-submarine rockets and torpedoes, making it highly capable in modern naval warfare. A political war of words has intensified between Bharatiya Janata Party and Trinamool Congress over recent incident in West Bengal. BJP leader Dilip Ghosh said that TMC is worried about losing election and is trying to win through violence and intimidation. He claimed that election officials were surrounded and shown black flags in several areas. In response, TMC leader Abhishek Banerjee made a strong remark saying living with BJP is like living with an ulcer, while removing them is like curing cancer. The exchange has increased political tension ahead of elections. In a major breakthrough, police in Malta have arrested the main accused in the recent hostage case within just 48 hours. The accused Mukaffarul Islam was caught from Pak Dogra airport while trying to flee. Police say he is the mastermind behind the incident. He is also a lawyer at the Calcutta High Court and had earlier contested election as the AIMIM candidate in 2021. He allegedly gave a provocative speech during a protest in Sujapur on April 1st. This led to a large mob surrounding a government office and blocking its gate, trapping 7 judicial officers inside for nearly 9 hours. Police later rescued them safely. So far, 35 people have been arrested and investigation is still going on. Member of Parliament Raghav Chadha has reacted strongly after being removed from an important position in the Aam Aadmi Party. In a video message shared on social media, he said that he has been silenced but not defeated. He added that he always spoke about issues related to common people and questioned how that could harm the party. Chadha also warned that he will return stronger and continue to raise his voice for the public. However, he did not name any party leaders or confirm whether he plans to leave the party. His statement has started a fresh political debate about possible internal differences within Aam Aadmi Party and its future direction. The Government of India has put on hold a new rule that would have allowed passengers to select 60% of seats in flight without paying extra charges. The rule was supposed to start from April 20th. Earlier, the Ministry of Civil Aviation had directed the DGCA to implement this change to give equal opportunity to all passengers. However, airlines companies raised concern through the Federation of Indian Airlines. They said the move could affect flight operations, ticket pricing and existing system. After reviewing these concerns, the government has decided to delay the rule until further notice. Officials say a detailed review will be done before taking a final decision. In a surprising and major decision, the United States has removed 3 senior army officers during an ongoing conflict. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth announced that Army Chief General Randy George has been removed from his post, along with General David Hodney and William Green Jr. This decision has raised many questions about leadership changes during a sensitive time. Meanwhile, US President Donald Trump made a remark about a possible deal with Iran. He said that if the deal fails, Vice President J.D. Vance will be blamed, but if it is succeed, he will take full credit. He made this statement in a light tone during an Easter lunch at the White House. India has raised serious concern over the ongoing crisis in the Strait of Hormuz, a very important global shipping route. During an international online meeting led by the United Kingdom, India said that only its citizens have lost their lives in this situation so far. Foreign Secretary Vikram Misri represented India in the meeting, which was attended by more than 60 countries. Reports say that 3 Indian sailors working on foreign ships have died during the crisis. India has called for calm and urged all countries to resolve the issue through dialogue and peace. Earlier, Iran's IRGC claimed control over the region and said the Route will open only if their conditions are accepted. A deadly suicide car bomb attack has taken place in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa province of Pakistan, creating panic in the region. The incident happened in the Bannu districts where a suicide attacker targeted a police station using an explosive-filled vehicle. According to initial report, at least 5 civilians have lost their lives in the blast. Around 12 people have been injured, including one police officer. Security forces quickly reached the spot and started rescue and investigation work. The injured were taken to nearby hospital for treatment. Authorities have increased security in the area and are trying to identify the group behind this attack. A major change may soon come in online payments in India as banks and telecom companies are working on a new system called silent authentication. This technology will remove the need for OTP during transactions. Instead, the system will automatically verify the user's mobile number and SIM card in the background. If the SIM and number do not match, the transaction will be blocked immediately. This system will also support eSIM technology. Experts say it can help reduce fraud and stop SIM cloning, making digital payment faster, safer, and more secure for users. In today's IPL match, Chennai Super King will take on Punjab Kings at the M.A. Chidambaram Stadium in Chennai. The match will begin at 7:30 p.m. with the toss scheduled at 7 p.m. Punjab Kings come into this game with confidence after winning their first match against Gujarat. On the other hand, Chennai suffered a loss against Rajasthan in their opening match. CSK will once again miss their former captain MS Dhoni and player Devil Brevis due to injuries. Interestingly, Punjab has won the last 3 matches played at Chepauk, making this contest even more exciting. Weather conditions are changing across many parts of India with alerts issued in several states for the next 3 days. The weather department has warned of possible avalanches in Himachal Pradesh and Jammu and Kashmir. Authorities have restricted tourist movement near Atal Tunnel Rohtang due to safety concerns. Rain and storms are expected in states like Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan and Haryana. In Madhya Pradesh, lightning caused 1 death while crops were damaged in Haryana. Meanwhile, Delhi experienced a dust storm, reducing visibility in many areas. That's all for today's bulletin. We'll be back with more updates next time. Until then, this is Tamanna Rizvi signing off. Have a good day.